Reddit's supposed to be fun where you get help, not getting locked down because you said hi. Ridiculous! Is there anything I can post without being shut down? Like anything at all? Honestly, I'm about to rebel and make my own subreddit. This is getting out of hand. More like a dictatorship. Alright, chill. They made a new subreddit, everyone. Fear not. A censorship-free cubing subreddit. This is me being petty. And being a total pest. But how do I get banned? Okay, so I wanted to take a look at this, everyone. I think I want to take a look at this. So this post is still here. So it hasn't been deleted, and the mods at r/cubers are leaving it up. So my history with r/cubers is like, I don't know, I go on there sometimes. I'll go on r/newcubes, obviously, to get like hardware and stuff. But r/cubers is just so vanilla. It's very, very vanilla. It's just like safe posts about silly things. If you post gore there, they won't let it come through. They'll just be like, no, this has to go on cubing gore. If you post memes there, they'll just be like, no, this has to go on cubing memes. And I understand that. Like, I understand moderation. Of course I do. But it does make it kind of a boring place to be, I suppose, you know? Like, it does make it a bit boring, in my humble opinion. I will say that this me talking about this is not an attack on the mods. It's not an attack on r/cubers or anything like that, okay? It's just that in my experience, I'm just like, I'm not that inspired to go and spend much time on r/cubers, you know? Because they've got it locked down, they've got rules, and that's fine. All Reddits need to have rules to stop people being silly billies and absolute silly sausages. But somebody recently was low-key crashing out a bit. Ephemica, yeah, cubing gore. It's just popped cubes. Just cubes that are all popped up. I think I have it. Is it in my sideline here? Cubing gore. Yeah, this is cubing gore. It's just pictures of broken cubes and mega pops and all that kind of nonsense. You know what I mean? Oh man, I do miss the purple one. Ew. All the hairs in there. Ew. r/cubers. So this person on r/cubers, where's my link? Here it is. This person on r/cubers had a bit of a, I don't like the term crash out, but they have referred to it as such. But they've said, I don't even know if this is a reasonable crash out. I believe it is. Everything I've ever posted on here has had this message from the mods. It's actually insane. It's not literally insane. In this post, I was asking a question about modding a mirror cube and with the tag mod, and still I'm getting flagged. Honestly, I'm finding this server more of a dictatorship than anything else. All right, settle down, okay? Settle down and maybe look up what dictatorship actually means. I'm seriously about to make my own without flagging every single post. Reddit's supposed to be fun where you get help, not getting locked down because you said hi. Ridiculous! For anyone who sees this before it gets shut down, because it will, well, it hasn't. Now I'm making a video on it. What do you think? And then one of the mods here has said, hey, please check the pages in our wiki before posting content and questions like this. If you still need help after reading through the wiki, feel free to post in the daily discussion thread. Is there anything I can post without being shut down? Like anything at all? Honestly, I'm about to rebel and make my own subreddit. This is getting out of hand. More like a dictatorship. All right, chill with the dictatorship world. Dictatorship word. And then the mods replied in here as well. Magnetizing cubes are readily available and highly detailed in the wiki and FAQ because the information has been asked so many times over the years. And they're pushing back, going, everything you've posted? You've made 7 posts, not including this mod call-out one. 3 were removed. You reposted a solve critique that was removed because the guidelines are clear on what a solve critique needs to be. I'm sorry if you feel targeted, but please don't say all posts were removed if they were not. Mods will discuss moderation. And then people are pushing back, going, on one hand, I agree, because the daily discussion threads kind of suck. You just have to ask your question right after they get made. Your questions will get buried, ignored, sure, whatever. It's not like a, it's not, I don't know. It's like, I've seen the junk that people post on r/cubers. And know, a lot of it's just really dumb. A lot of it is really dumb, and it makes me not want to be there. Summary of your removed posts. Solve critique that consisted of only one solve. The rule is 5 and no scramble provided. Well, yeah, that's fair. Join my friend's Discord server. Yeah, you're not allowed to post that. A picture of a cube with a misaligned center. That's just boring. That's just boring. They've linked it. Center twist. Yeah, that's gore. Probably. Like, if everyone was posting that stuff, it would get kind of jammed up and be boring. To be fair, the mirror cube could be an acceptable post, how everything else comes along as just kind of spammy. Sure. Yeah, here we go. Someone saying, I think the misaligned center is pretty cool. And then a mod saying, it's not uncool, it's just super repetitive and a lot of cube gore posts exist. A subreddit exists and many are faked. I'm not saying OP did, but a lot of locked up puzzles are faked. Anyway, this is like, it's a long ass thread. People are just arguing and fighting and talking nonsense about it. The fact is, there are rules to this subreddit, and this person was breaking those rules and then having a big hissy fit about that. What do I feel about it? Mods be modding. Mods got a mod. I have reached out to one of the mods to ask if they'll come on and have a chat, because I'd be interested to hear about the stuff that they're having to deal with, you know. But anyway, r/cubers, in my own personal opinion, is kind of boring anyway. But fear not, everyone. Fear not, because they've made a new... busted, looking at Married at First Sight Reddit. There's a story behind that. I don't actually watch it, but a friend of mine was really into it, and I was just like, okay, I need to do some quick research so I can engage in this conversation. Now, they made a new subreddit, everyone. Fear not. A censorship-free cubing subreddit, which I'm going to make some predictions about after we go and look at it. I can't find the link. I cannot find the link. It's called r/cubers but better. Is it all one word? r/cubers but better. Yeah, there it is. Here we go. Here's the new rebel subreddit. Cubers but better. This has been created. It's got mods now as well. It's been created as an alternative to r/cubers, everyone. I predict that this is going to turn into an absolute spam land. So here's their sort of explanation. It's for people who feel like r/cubers is over-moderated and, for that matter, over-structured. This subreddit is more laid back, so you can post pretty much anything without needing to play the guessing game of what counts as original content. Have they got rules? Oh, they have a Discord as well. Okay, got it. They don't have rules? Any rules? A chill space for cubers to be themselves, share solves, memes, thoughts, or feelings. Anything, as long as it's got that cuber twist. Is that a pun? I approve. No, not safe for work, no hate, just cubes and vibes. How many times do I have to post links to my own videos in this subreddit before I get kicked out? Is my question. When I see, so this is me being petty and being a total pest. But how do I get banned? Because there's no rules. No, not safe for work, and no hate. How do I get banned from Cubers but better? So this is the maker of the subreddit. I had a hell of a crash out in our cubers, but here we are trying something new. Please suggest everything you can think of for the subreddit, and if you can think of, and if you think you could mod, let me know. I'm excited for this. So obviously he's a moderator now. This person, I shouldn't assume their gender, but this person, Vera, yeah, you should join and just hit them with my video links. I had a hell of a crash out in our cubers, but here we are trying something new. Please suggest everything you can think of for this subreddit. And if you think you can mod, let me know. I'm excited for this. No upvotes. Cubing with Arson's modding. Cubing with Arson's YouTube channel is back, by the way. They're going to be a mod. Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. I'll post something there. Hold on. I'll see if it gets taken down. I'll see if I get modded in the new anti-mod R cubers. I'm gonna. What shall I do? No, I didn't want studio. I'm gonna go to my own channel. How do I do that? It's over here. View your channel. Let's. Shall I just share today's... Wait a minute. Where's the link for my own thing? Oh, far right. I'm going to link it. And see what happens. I'm just interested. I'm just interested to see... As there are no rules, is self-promotion a good... I mean, there's 38 members. Oh, I have to join. Yeah, okay. So create post. What have they got? Have they got flares or anything? Best podcast ever. Best Cube podcast ever. Genius. Add flare. Okay, they have cube flex, cube hacks, scrambled thoughts, DNF feelings, no inspection time, rotation rant, cubed confession, mental cube state, roller coaster solve, cube talk. Let's do cube talk. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Best Cube podcast ever. Oh, I can't upvote it. Can everyone go in there and upvote it for me? But anyway, that's what happened. I noticed that the other day on our cubers. Somebody got mad about moderation. And I wonder what's going to happen there when they inevitably have to start moderating. You know? Well, that's cool, actually. That's very cool. DIY 3x3 mirror mod. That's sick. Okay, anyway, that was silly, wasn't it? That was silly and petty. And that's what I am. I know what I am. I'm silly and petty.